team began in 1999 in Fort Collins and grew from a club team into a categorized masters and then on up to the Pro 1-2 field. And we've evolved into now an 8-person Cat 1 traveling NRC squad, and we also have our masters team, which is about 25, 27 riders that race the local Colorado scene. And Rio's done a great job over the years, and all of our sponsors, Dome Construction, Specialized, Boulder Center for Sports Medicine, Amara Massage. We're just proud to be a part of the program.
And how many years has the team come to the tour?
Oh my. Mostly on and very little off for the last 6 or 7 years of different squads and different abilities. We've had Cat 3s all the way up to Cat 1s.
My name is Scott Tietzel, and this is my 16th year of racing.
Wow.
And I've done the Tour of the Gila. This will be my 5th time.
Wow. Any memorable moments?
Not quite memorable, but 2009 I crashed out on the last day. Got a concussion, broken rib, all that, and went straight to the hospital.
Ouch.
And it was a good race before that. I was riding well. So,
Yes.
And then the wind on stage 2 last year just made it grueling.
Brutal, huh?
Just getting blasted with sand all day long.
About how many hours a week do you train in season?
It depends. On a rest week, as little as 15 hours, and big weeks 25, sometimes even a bit more.
Do you have a favorite stage of this race?
Probably the Gila Monster stage,
Nice.
just because it's so epic.
So what does it take to get through the Gila Monster calorie-wise? How much would you eat during that day?
Last time I did it, I think I was about 5,100 calories about on the computer.
Wow.
So plus your average daily intake, so probably about 7,000 total.
Awesome. Wow.
My name is Drew Christopher. This is my 4th season of racing. And this will be my 2nd year at the Gila.
Okay. Any memorable moments from last year?
Yeah, last year it was actually, since I was racing in the Cat 2s last year, I got to stand on the sidelines and watch everything. And watching the pro crit finish where Taylor Finney out sprinted Ivan Dominguez, that was incredible. It gives you chills.
How many hours a week are you training? Are you guys all, is that a dumb question to ask you guys all the same question? It's all different? It'll all be about the same?
About the same, yeah.
Same,
Okay.
Yeah. A lower end week would be 12 to 15 hours, and higher end, 25 upwards of 30. Which, when you're in the bulk of the race season, kind of includes races in there as well. Yeah.
And what's your maybe average calorie intake? Does it vary pretty widely between you guys?
Like what you're doing too. Like
Yeah.
I was in the break the one year, and I was almost 5,000 calories for a little guy, which is a lot. And if you're playing the chess match and you're protected, I mean, I've had as little as just over 3,000 calories for the Gila Monster. So there can be
so it
huge
varies.
Yeah.
wind and it can be a big
Right.
difference.
My name's Chad Haga. I've been racing for 8 years now, 4 years on the road.
And have you raced the tour before?
This is my first year doing the Tour of the Gila, so I'm excited about it.
Nice. You got any riders you guys are looking at specifically?
Not specific
No.
riders.
Okay.
We're gonna see how it plays out the first day, really, and see go from
Racing.
I'm John Phillips. I've been racing 16 years now. This is my first Tour of Gila.
Wow.
So I'm super stoked to be here, and really beautiful, unique place.
My name is Chris Hillier. I've been racing for about 6 years, 4 years on the road. This is my 2nd Tour of Gila. I raced it last year as well, but I lived in Lordsburg for January and February this year. So I'm not a native, but
Close.
I like it down here.
Yeah. Any memorable moments from last year?
Probably just the win from the 2nd stage last year was pretty crazy. That was rough, to put it mildly.
I'm Adam Wisseman, and this is my 4th year racing. I've never done the Gila before, so it should be interesting.
Ian Holt, I've been racing for about 10 years, and I've done the Gila. This will either be my 4th or 5th or 6th time. I've done it a lot. It was actually my first Category 1 race I did back in 2005.
You got any memorable moments from previous years?
It's The race has changed a lot over the years. Used to be a little bit smaller because it conflicted and not as many pro teams. So watching the growth has been really interesting, and how the race plays out differently with the change in the field. You guys have a lot of. I was in the break with Scott Naito when he went down. I was seeing a lot of different things. Some funny, some sad, some hard.
Right.
There's always, you could write a book almost on every Gila.
Nice.
If you could take all the little things that happened in the race. Mexican teams used to come up, and that was a completely different feel. Now you get most of the American pro teams here. Grew in size, and it's different every year. Every year you have different things happen. The wind can be different, the heat can be different. There's snow one year, so you never know exactly how it's going to play out. It's not a set game plan every year. Things are different every year.
Back in Boulder, I work for a clothing company that does cycling and triathlon clothing, and then I also like to play with my cat, and I've got a flower garden that I spend a lot of time on.
For fun, I really enjoy cooking, so I like playing around in the kitchen.
Do you have a favorite dish, signature dish?
Yeah, I've been playing around with a lot of curry lately, so some good Indian type food, a masala or something really good.
Reading, and if I can find a piano to play on, I love doing that. Or just tinkering on bikes is always a good way to pass some time.
You got any favorite authors?
Robert DeMille is my favorite right now.
And what kind of music do you like to play?
Mostly classical stuff.
Nice. How long have you been playing?
10 years now.
Take naps or play my guitar. So.
What kind of music do you play?
Well, I don't play much because I'm pretty much a rookie on the guitar, so I'm still learning. But rock and roll, Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, that sort of stuff.
I like to, like John, I like to nap a fair amount, and I also read a fair amount of books. So.
You got any favorite authors or genres?
Right now I've been rereading a bunch of Bill Bryson stuff, so I find him pretty humorous, and I like his work.
So what are the ingredients for an epic nap?
Oh, well, right now it's sunlight, a terrace at a good host house in Silver City, and some warmth, pretty much, right now. Maybe some more sunlight, and this place would be perfect right here.
I enjoy tutoring math and physics because it keeps my mind, seriously, it keeps my mind from just going crazy about thinking about the bike, like my next ride, my next race.
What level of tutoring? High school, college?
No, usually college, introductory calc courses, introductory physics. And it keeps me from forgetting all the stuff that I'll need when I eventually go back to grad school.
Do you ever do physics of cycling? Do you ever work out?
I did a project for a math modeling class about riding your bike on the stationary rollers. So a little bit of bike stuff there.
It's the right-hand motion. I dabble in vegetable gardening, and have a pretty awesome dog.
Nice.
Take care of him.
What's your favorite veggie?
Favorite veggie? I really like broccoli. I don't know, it's tough to grow it in Colorado. It's whatever comes up. So I guess zucchini seems to be the big winner usually.
You cornered the market.
Yeah, we're working on getting the gardening skills down better.
What's you got a good recipe for zucchini? How do you like to eat it?
And when you get as much as we did last year, zucchini bread, stir fry. I mean, anything that has zucchini.
Oh boy, chase these guys around the country at NRC races lately.
That's fun.
Ride my bike, so it's fine. Every one of our riders on the team this year is a college graduate. And we haven't always had that. And a lot of guys are working on, postgraduate work too. So I'm proud of that as a sponsor and a manager.
I would bet we're the most intelligent team.
Especially after a real marg, right?
Well, I'd say we could take any of them in the SAT. We sit down, Bissell, anyone. We'll take them.
Oh, yeah.
We will take any team in the SATs.
Drop the gauntlet right there.
Jersey, the SAT test.
That is pretty impressive, though.
I'm confident.
It's like the sort of a road cycling, I'd say not really Nordic combined, but summer combined, right? So you got a hard bike race, and then you sit down and take a hard test. Yeah. And the best combined score wins.
drawn out suffering.
That's 3.
Yeah. Sure.
I think community is a really good word to describe it. Just the way the city gets.
Like 12.
Well, he's gonna go one step and we're gonna define it.
And then, exactly. the way the city just gets behind the race, I think it's really awesome. And everybody's so nice, and you always get waves and that. So.
From what I've heard and what I'm seeing now is going to be climbing, windy, and exhaustion.
Looks like it's gonna be, some suffering, some windy, and epic.
Silver City rocks. That's what I'd say.
I would say opportunity, challenging, and hopefully success.
Manberry with no salt.
Manberry, that sounds kind of risque.
It is. It's strawberry and a frozen mixed, and you don't see many guys drinking them.
I don't know if I have a favorite. I'll just get a normal one on the rocks. Yeah, I'll just drink any of them. I usually wait till the off season to drink them, and then it's just as many as I can find.
Really classic on the rocks with salt. You can't stop smiling after you've had one of those.
Same as pretty much everybody. Classic on the rocks with salt.
On the rocks with the salt. A really big one.
Classic on the rocks with salt. Pretty simple and it works.
I like the classic on the rocks with salt. You get the salt to replenish the electrolytes that you lose while you're riding, and the rest just gets you in a good state of mind.
Frozen strawberry margarita.
And are you guys allowed to drink as many of those as you want during training? That's pretty much required.
Limit is 3 at the restaurant because they're strong.